everybody. It has been a very long time since I've checked in with you. Hopefully I have no breakfast in my teeth because I just had 2 boiled eggs with some everything but the bagel seasoning, and my favorite is the jalapeno. I thought that I would actually come on here and surprise you guys and say hi and kind of get caught up. So my husband went to the gym this morning. And it is cold this morning. I think this is probably the coldest day we've had. It's in the 40s. Well, when I say day, I mean, early morning. It'll warm up to the, upper 60s, 70 degrees by the end of the day. But right now, it is cold. I had to break out the old sweatshirts today. I have a pinched nerve in this shoulder, and that is why I'm not at the gym today. Otherwise, I would be there today, but I'm taking a couple days to try to rest this. And if you know me, resting is laughable because that doesn't happen for me. I don't rest. You can tell I'm staying home today. I've got what I call my mommy bun in, just trying to keep warm today, but I'm getting ready to make a dessert. So I know it's been a hot minute since I've talked to you guys. So I have lost 32 pounds and I have worked really, really hard to lose that 32 pounds. And I have more to go. I have more to go, more that I want to go. But I will tell you that every single evening I still have dessert. But I make it just a little bit differently than I used to. I put a little more thought into I'm trying to look for something. I'll be right back. What I do is like every week or every 5-6 days, depending on how many servings I get out of something I make, I will break it up in these little tiny Tupperwares, put the lids on it, put it in my refrigerator, and then I have it already made. So there's no question what I'm going to snack on in the evening while I'm watching TV or whatever. But speaking of TVs, our TV went out today. I don't know what's going on, but there's no volume, like no TV volume, no soundbar volume, and I don't know how to fix it. I went in there and tried to finagle with it. I turned everything off on it and then turned it back on. I've done everything. But anyhow, I don't have time to watch TV right now anyway, so we're going to make this dessert. If you guys have not tried the 0 sugar cake mixes, these are really good. I just made a dessert that I finished off, and I wish I would have filmed it for you guys, but it's so easy that it's not really much to film. But in this brand, they have a fudgy brownie mix, and you mix it with 1 can of pumpkin. And I think that the original person that I seen make this, the creator, I think they made it like in a 9x9 square or an 8x8 square. I made mine in a 9x13. Now I'm going to tell you, it smells like pumpkin, but it don't taste like pumpkin. It's like a very fudgy, moist brownie. What I did with mine is I put just a little tiny bit of almond butter on top of my brownie every night. Now, mind you, it's smaller than this. It's just a little brownie that I put in the bottom down here and a little square. And then I topped with a little almond butter. So I had a little bit of kind of like a Reese's situation going on. And then I put some Cool Whip on top, some sugar-free Cool Whip, it was delicious. I mean, after you go so long without having junk food, this kind of thing actually tastes good to you. So, I'm resetting my palate, if you will, on things that, taste good. It don't take much to appease my sweet tooth anymore, since I've been dieting for a while now. So this dessert is supposed to be kind of like a cobbler or like a dump cake thing. You're supposed to have mixed berries, but all I have is a bag of frozen strawberries. But we're going to make this work because I love strawberries and we're going to make it work. You dump your frozen berries in the bottom of a 9x13, which I have here and you can't see. Then you just dump your yellow cake mix, the 0 sugar cake mix, right on top. And then you add 12 ounces of your 0 sugar Sprite. And then you're going to bake it at 350 for 45 minutes. And then you can serve it out with a little bit of Cool Whip on top. Now, I'm making this in the morning, and I won't eat this till tonight. But we'll see what it comes out like. I'm very anxious to try this because I really love a good cobbler. So we're going to get this in here, and I'll show you what it looks like. I know that you're on a weird tripod. It is because my phone went dead. I thought it was charging through the night, but apparently it was not. And I had intentions of doing this video. And I feel kind of weird because I'm all slumped down talking to you like this. But anyhow, I'm going to get this in the oven. This is the first thing I'm doing this morning. I've taken ibuprofen for my shoulder. Seems like I've got a little more pep in my step in the morning, and then come to the evening, my arm gets really tired. So we'll see what happens. So I just got the dessert in, and I have to say it's the first time ever using the 0 sugar yellow, and it smells really, really good when you open the box. It has a good smell to it. It smells nice and sweet, just like a classic yellow cake mix would be. Now, I will tell you, I have used the chocolate one, and you can tell the difference. I mean, if you've had real chocolate cake versus a 0 sugar, you obviously can tell the difference. But if you're trying to cut back, or you're somebody who struggles with diabetes and you like a little something that is sweet, this is really a good go-to. I'm glad they came out with these. There is another recipe that I am wanting to try futurely, and that is where you take one of these cake mixes and you mix it with a pumpkin puree, a can of pumpkin puree, you know, a small can, and you make muffins with them. So that is something that I want to do. Now I am going to make some ranch dip because my husband and I have been eating tons and tons of raw vegetables dipped in ranch dip, and I'll show you guys how I make it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I make my ranch dip. This is something that my husband and I have been thoroughly enjoying because we've been eating tons and tons of raw vegetables. Instead of French fries, we've been doing raw vegetables on the side. And I have to say, I really, really like it. Also, too, it's made with Greek yogurt, and Greek yogurt has a lot of protein in it. So a little goes a long ways. It's like really surprising how full you get. And we like it so much, I'm going to make this entire container into a thing of dip. And then I have another one in just to eat as regular yogurt, like for breakfast or whatever. But I have 2 different kinds of ranch seasoning. Not that I did this on purpose, just that this is what I have on hand. But either one of these I like. This one comes from Aldi, and this one is the Walmart, and they're both generic. Now, if you are stuck on Hidden Valley Ranch, obviously buy it, but I don't notice any difference. And I'm always for saving a little money. So all I do is I put this in a bowl, and I'm going to start out with half in here, and then I add one of the packets of ranch. I'm going to get a pair of scissors. And I stir this in real good. It smells good. Tell me how you all have been doing. I've been super, super busy. The summer has been cutting grass and doing all the things here at the house. We've had some new plumbing work done to the house. We had a turn-off valve installed on the inside of the house so that I don't have to go outside and try to turn the water off anymore with the key at the street, if you've ever done that. With me being visually impaired, well, that certainly was fun. We had a leak and I had to take the key out front. And me being visually impaired, when I took the manhole hole off to put the key down in the hole, I couldn't see the thing down in the bottom. My neighbor luckily came over and helped me put it in there. And so that I can avoid that situation ever again, it was made possible, thank God, for my husband and I to get a turn-off valve put inside the house. So all I have to do is turn a lever and I can turn all the water off if we ever get into a situation. It's also really nice because I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the half in. One time we went out of town and we were out of town for 10 days and we had a toilet that ran for 10 days and it cost me over $300. So, now when I go out of town, I can turn everything off. And for those of you that are new to this, to me, I'm married to a wonderful man, but he is completely blind. So, on some of the things, like cutting grass and turning off water, I'm on my own with. So, him and I just find out ways that can simplify life so that we can make it. And God seems to always make a way for us to be able to have and to do and anyways, all of that. Also too, it's been a while. My husband and I started going to a new church not far from our house. Our neighbor invited us and now we go to church with her on Sundays, and we have really enjoyed. It's been really nice. They do a lot of community stuff at our church. They have a food pantry. They have a clothing closet. They do like a Santa's workshop, and right now the men at our church are putting together all these bicycles. They have a vision that no child here in where I live will go without a bicycle this Christmas. And I thought, that is amazing, right? And so, now, I'm going to tell you, my husband likes stuff with a bold taste. You cannot tell that this is Greek yogurt at all. You cannot tell it. Cannot tell that is Greek yogurt. It's crazy how putting that in here actually makes it taste like you buy chips and dip at the store. That's what it reminds me of. Anyways, add in a little bit of garlic powder. Not much, just a little. And I add in just a smidge of salt. And my husband loves pepper, so we add the pepper. And him and I are on the same boat when it comes to the pepper. We are pepper people. We love it. When you make this, the longer it sits in the refrigerator, it marries each other. So the flavors really take on. And then all I do is I just take it from this bowl and put it right back into the container, and I don't even have to worry about dirtying up anything to house it. It just goes right back into the container that it came in. Pull this up and this is going to be delicious. In this video, you guys are going to see my Aldi haul, what I did buy yesterday, and also too, you all are going to see the soup that I made yesterday, and I'm just heating it up, the leftovers up, and that's what we're having today. It is cold. And it'll be even better today because there's something about soup and how all the flavors and everything kind of marry each other and it all tastes better. Yum. Well, I loaded the crock pot before I left today to go to the store. I might have loaded it a little too much, but I had a whole cabbage and I wanted to use it. Oh my goodness, it smells wonderful. Oops, I think I'm spilling it, but anyhow, this is dinner. Oh my goodness, it smells really, really good. Really good. And I did hamburger meat and, or not hamburger meat, turkey sausage. It's got a whole cabbage that I pre-cooked a little bit on the stove before I added it. I've got carrot, peas, and I'm trying to think. Carrot, peas, green beans, diced tomatoes, onion, and I did a beef stew seasoning, but I also added in Italian seasoning as well as garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And this smells so good, and it is nice and cool outside, so this is going to hit the spot. This is going to be a delicious dinner. Just got in the door and unloaded everything that I purchased from Aldi. Can I just say, groceries are very expensive, but what a blessing to be able to go buy groceries and be able to have a few extra things on hand. There are some things in here that I did buy today that are just extras to have on hand because we are going to be, we're going to blink and be in November, and it will be Thanksgiving, and it'll be, family coming, all the things. So I thought that I would just kind of show you what I bought. And like I said, I don't get to Aldi hardly ever anymore. So when I go and there's something that I really, really like, which you'll see in this, and it's easy to buy over there at my Aldi location, I will stock up on it. So I'm just going to show you guys what I got. So I like these pretzel thins. These are my favorite ones. I don't eat a lot of them, but just a few, in a little snack pack, especially if I have to pack my lunch. They really are handy to kind of fill in a little bit. I've got a dozen eggs. Ronnie and I have been going through eggs like water. We usually eat boiled eggs in the morning for breakfast. I eat 2, he eats 2. And so lots of boiled eggs. We've got some ketchup, some light mayonnaise. Also picked up some sauerkraut. You can't ever do wrong with sauerkraut. I bought these here original wheat crackers. 70 calories on there. It's not too bad. Just a couple of those will do a lot of the time. Let's see here. I'm trying to turn these jars around so you can see the fronts of them. I got some dill spears because we eat a lot of pickles. A lot of pickles. I did buy me a little bit of almond butter. I have been eating peanut butter, but I know that almond butter is supposed to be a little bit better for you. So I did want to try that. It wasn't real expensive. Some breadcrumbs, always handy because I do salmon patties and all the things, and that comes in handy. Ronnie likes to snack on these. This is their brand of Cheez-Its. This is the white cheddar. And these are nice size boxes too, the family box. Got some chickpea pasta. This is with, where it's supposed to have a lot of protein. If you've seen the brand in the store, I can't remember what it's called, but my friend buys it. It's kind of pricey, actually pretty reasonable over at Aldi. So I'm going to try this and I'll let y'all know how it is. Found some Manuka honey. I always buy this every year to put in my tea, especially if I feel like I've got a cold or a sinus thing going on. And so it's nice to have some Manuka honey on hand. It was $9.99 for this jar, in case y'all are wondering. But yes, really good deal. In my opinion, really good deal. Got some Dawn dish soap. Almost out, but not quite out, but I know that it's coming. So I bought some of that. This is my big stock up. I cannot find this in any other grocery store, but this is my everything but the bagel seasoning in the jalapeno. My favorite thing in the world. So I bought all that they had. So 2, 4, 6, so 8. I bought 8 things. Stocked up on some seasonings because they are very reasonable on their seasonings. I got the taco seasoning as well as ranch seasoning. And I went ahead and I used these with the broth from my turkey. And I make turkey gravy, so really good deal there. Went ahead and stocked up on that. They did not have my mushroom sauce, but this is my second favorite. I've got the tomato, basil, and garlic sauce. This is really, really good pasta sauce, in my opinion. But my favorite is the green lid, and it is mushroom. But I got that one. Stock up on black pepper, completely out, which is crazy. And also a stock up on salt. So went ahead and got some salt. Another thing of pickles. This is the bread and butter pickles. Some Parmesan cheese. I've already got one open in the fridge, but I did do like a little stock up, so I would have some extras. Especially if I know that it's cheaper than ordering it through the Walmart Plus and I use it all the time. I just went ahead and purchased it today. I did buy 4 cans of kidney beans. Let's see, that's 2. I got some refried beans. And believe it or not, these little things like this add up when you are ordering from Walmart Plus. Pumpkin, I got 2 pumpkins, so I know I got 2 there. And I also went ahead and got carnation evaporated milk, and this probably more than likely will not get used until Thanksgiving. So I went ahead and bought that. I got 2 of those. So probably 1 for pumpkin pie maybe, and 1 for mashed potatoes. And there's my other pumpkin. And the other 2 things I bought at canned food was 2 things of Rotel, because we have been really utilizing the Rotel. These are my other beans that I bought. So we got those and my other Rotel. A bag of carrots, because I've been eating a ton of carrots and celery lately. I also opted and got the little cucumbers. I love these things. Oh my goodness, do I love those things. I love them. Got Ronnie some sliced cheese. He likes this one. I've got a pack of butter. Ronnie wanted cottage cheese, and then I bought this here yogurt. And what I do is I take this yogurt and I put 2 of these in it, and then that makes a veggie dip, and it's high in protein. Really, really good. Ronnie loves it. I love it. This is also my favorite, is the spicy guacamole cups. And these are awesome because you can take them on the go and take them with you if you need to pack a lunch. Also bought the 0 sugar hazelnut creamer, which I really like from Aldi, and a lot cheaper than what I usually buy, but you know, you get what you get. 2 things of pretzels. And if you're like me, you're picky about your coffee, and I'm not really for the sweet. I like the creamer, but you know, in the fall and I want to say fall time through Christmas, I kind of like a flavored coffee in the morning. I only have 1 coffee a day, so a little bit of the sugar, 0 sugar is good. I bought some chicken legs. I also bought, let's see, these here chicken, bratwurst things. Also got, hold on here, got these cheddar brats. These are for my husband, and these chicken ones are for me. I bought a thing of sirloin meat because Ronnie's aunts are coming to visit, and I'm going to make a giant pot of chili. And I'm going to make cornbread muffins. I think cornbread muffins. I haven't fully decided yet, but that is what I'm going to have on hand. If they're hungry, it's there. We got to eat regardless. That's what my husband and I was saying. You know, even if they don't want to eat, if they decide they don't want it, I can take half of it and put it in the freezer. We can eat it another day. And I bought a big giant thing of grapes, which I will pull off the vines and wash and then bag up in individual baggies so that I have that for every single day. And that is all I bought. Yes, it's hard to believe, but this came to almost $150. Yes, it did. But that's okay. We're good. I'm going to get all of this put away, and then I'll show you. I did get a package in the mail today of a pair of pants I bought. Really, really cute from Walmart. And I'm really excited about them because it's fall time and they're super cute. But I think I'm going to have to cut them off because they are a little bit too long on me, but I still love them. They are so cute. So here are the pants that I got in the mail. I really, really like them. They are so soft, and it's like a cargo style pants, wide leg. I opted for the 2XL. They are going to be too long. As you can see here, I've already rolled them up where I tried them on, so I don't know if I'll just cut them off and just let them fray, or if I'll see if my mom won't hem them for me. They really don't need to be hemmed that much, but that's how I rolled them up when I tried them on. But I absolutely love these, and I keep seeing people with these from Walmart in videos like on Instagram Reels, and every time I went to order them, they never had my size, and they just got more in, I guess, and I got lucky, and I got them. Honestly, they were shipped to my house within 24 hours, so I really like them for fall time. I love camouflage. So cute, and I love it because it's not a real bright camo. It's kind of muted. And so you could wear a brown shirt with it. You could wear a nude color. You could even wear a burgundy with it. Anything really would look really nice with it. But this is the brand right here. And I don't know if I'll be able to find the, the link to share it with you. But if I can, I will link it down below if you are interested. So I just took the dessert out of the oven, and I let it cool for a little bit, and I think if you let it cool a little bit, it will thicken upon standing. Now, I will say next time I'm just going to mix my Sprite with my cake mix and then dump it over the top, because there was some powdery consistency, and so I just dumped the rest of this on the powdery parts and gave it another 10-15 minutes in the oven. And it worked out fine. I've already tasted a little tidbit, but I got it into all of my little containers here. I filled them all up, and I'm going to put the lids on it. But my thing is still a little hot. But after filling up everything, I just thought I would show you guys. It is very sweet, and it has a very good consistency. And I will tell you, the cake mix kind of tastes like it has like a sugar cookie. The recipe's a keeper. So I'm not going to eat any more of that, but I want to, but I'm not going to. It tastes really good. But I'm going to put my little lids on, pop these in the fridge, and I'll have these for the next 5 days. I saved a little bit in the container for Ronnie to try it. See if he likes it. He can have his with his dinner that I'm going to be heating up here shortly. He'll be home. So I'm just putting the lids on my containers, and I will top these. When I get this out, I'll top it with a little bit of Cool Whip, the sugar-free Cool Whip on top. It makes kind of like an ice cream situation. But here are my desserts for the next 5 days.